Jean-Pierre Dutilleux is in New Guinea because on the brink of the millennium, great tracts of this, the world's largest island, are still lost in the mist of time. New Guinea is located north of Australia and is over twice the size of Spain. The west is a province of Indonesia. The east, the newly sovereign state of Papua New Guinea. Jean-Pierre Dutilleux is a Belgian explorer and ethnographer. Since 1973, he has been part of the campaign to find the world's remaining isolated tribes and help preserve their rights and tribal lands. For centuries, the hill tribes of the Owen Range have lived in isolation to avoid war. This partly explains why 4 million Papuans speak 700 languages or dialects. While most tribes are known, the government announced they have just located a new one, the Tulambi, a tribe that has never been in contact with the outside world. Jean-Pierre is skeptical, but decides to verify the stories about the Tulambi for himself. Jean-Pierre arrives at the village of Uya Uya, his first stop in his search for the Tulambi. Dutilleux could end up spending months here. The helicopter may not return on schedule because the rainy season has already begun. Uya Uya is the home of the relatively sophisticated Uya Uya tribe. The explorers know they may be at risk of being caught up in a war. Since their contact with the outside world, the hill tribes have been fighting more frequently and more violently. The Papuan government in Port Moresby classifies sections of these highlands as fighting zones.
We hire porters to carry enough supplies to last the expedition for 3 weeks. But as usual, no one comes forward to carry the heavy box of film stock.
The Uya Uya tribe were the first outsiders to meet the Tulambi. They say the Tulambi have never seen a white man or even the Western clothing adopted by these Papuans. If this is true, the Tulambi could be survivors of the Stone Age. In the lead is Allah, the regional government health official and language expert who first told the outside world about the Tulambi. Wawe, the village headman and guide, marches ahead of Jean-Pierre.
At first, the going is relatively easy, but it doesn't take long before we find ourselves plunging through virgin jungle. It is not far, the porters keep saying, not far at all.
Scores of tribes live in these highlands. Many of them had no contact with the modern world until the 1930s. That's when the first gold prospectors stumbled upon tribes of gardeners and wild pig breeders who dug at the earth with stone tools and lived in a way that anthropologists say had not changed in thousands of years. They thought the white men were either gods or their ancestors risen from the dead. On the heels of the gold seekers came the soul seekers, missionaries bearing Bibles, medicines, and a new God. Recently, the Port Moresby government has expressed concern over eager evangelical preachers pursuing tribes that are better off if they're left alone. Some of the tribes left their villages to move deeper into the bush to escape the missionaries. Once in a while, these refugees from religious zeal return to their traditional ways. only to be rediscovered and labeled as lost tribes. Until recently, the Uya Uya only knew of the Tulambi through the old stories. Things changed when headman Wawe found a Tulambi baby by the river that divides tribal territories. When he took the child back to the Tulambi village, 2 tribesmen returned with him to his own village of Uya Uya. It was one of the rare times that either tribe had crossed the river separating their territories. The Tulambis were spotted in the Uya Uya village by Allah, a government health official. He learned that the Tulambi were from an unregistered tribe that was about to be decimated by malaria. Allah's discovery was briefly reported in a local newspaper. Jean-Pierre read about it, and this expedition was born. Jean-Pierre wants to bring quinine, food, and vitamins to a group of people that, if the reports were true, have never seen a wheel.
The leeches that slip through our clothing and into our boots are the least of our problems. We have been struggling through this green hell for days now. This is the worst I've ever seen. The Amazon is a kindergarten compared to this. Our spirits are low. It's raining harder each day.
Day 3 of the trek to Tulambi territory. As they reach the top of the ridges, the expedition can hear the roar of the river they seek. As they plunge down into the valleys, the sound vanishes.
Four of my porters vanished during the night. They probably had enough as well.
After 4 days, Dutilleux and his team reached the river, where headman Wawe found the Tulambi baby.
So where do you think we are?
We are here, and we might be here.
We are here.
Yeah.
If I turn my map, I think maybe we are here. If we follow this river, there's a big crossing.
Crossing there.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, it's going like this.
Yeah?
You got one block, one is double seven.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a cone.
It's going like this.
It's like an elbow.
L'hélicoptère nous a déposés à Uya Uya, le dernier endroit où un atterrissage était possible.
The helicopter dropped us in Uya Uya, the last place where landing was possible. We've been walking in this jungle for 3 days to this position right here, according to my estimate.
A bridge is quickly built.
Only Huawei will cross into Tulambi territory. If Huawei finds the Tulambi, I have no idea whether they will return with him. And if they do, will they come in peace or attack? We can only wait.
Is any European been in this place before?
No rat white man stop. No, this is the place.
No cat, huh?
No rat.
No cat missionary.
No rat missionary, no rat white man, no rat. All
Patrol government.
Government officers only come looking for man.
We wait now. Huh? You think they come?
Yes, we do by word.
Yes?
Huawei and good man, never walking. He's going to do it.
They're gonna come there. So they're in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, and still nothing. Is this a bad joke or what?
So where are
Our
the
food supplies are getting low. We've had enough.
Wawe returns after 3 days. He reports that he found only a few Tulambi. The Tulambi had been attacked by another tribe, but a small group of adults and a few children have agreed to meet the explorers. It is 1:48 p.m. when Dutilleux first sees the Tulambi. The footage you are seeing is unedited. The only addition is the voice of Jean-Pierre.
According to Wawe, they don't believe that the white man exists. But if they do, that makes me one of the living dead. When I lose my balance, they seem a little reassured. Ghosts don't fall, I guess. At this precise moment, I'm convinced that he's going to let loose his arrow. Maybe he wants to see if it will pass through my body or not. They are both cheerful and frightened at the same time. This one tells the woman to stay back. They look a little more determined this time. I wonder what it means. I feel it's important to show them my peaceful intentions. Michel, my assistant, has kept the remaining porters away from the scene, and Philip, the cameraman, is hiding about 60 feet behind me.